All right. So, what's up, air signs? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to Terra Stations. If you're new here, I am your girl, Sai. Thank you for being here. And to all of my subscribers, my family, my friends, I appreciate you guys sending the support back to you 100 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Just so I don't have to keep repeating the intro from every sign, because I found myself doing that in the last few weekly readings. Let me say this up front. Take these readings as confirmation or as advice, okay? Everyone could be dealing with the same situation, but be in different places of the process, if that makes sense. So take what applies and leave the rest, but we're going to keep it very general as possible. All right, and this could be your energy or someone connected to you. So flip it, flop it as it applies as well. Let's hop into it, starting with Gemini. Yeah, I got y'all first for some reason. That's weird. All right, Gemini. This is a week here where the energy is very much sick and tired, tired of being sick and tired. This is the wounded warrior. You've been dealing with some sort of masculine energy. This could be a male or female, but someone who operates from their ego. Okay, it's given asshole. This person has caused you a lot of confusion, or this connection, the situation tied to this energy here has caused you a lot of confusion. It says perplex and conflicts. Okay, so I feel like you are sick and tired of dealing with this egotistical asshole and not really sure of what's happening here with this person. All right, now, to keep it more general without a connection being here, it just kind of feels like some of you are ready to, what's the word I can say? Not so much as big yourself up, but you're ready to get back into this confident energy here. Like you want to know exactly. Um, I'm hearing a rapper song. She's a Gemini too. I can't think of her name, but she always talks like real boss shit. Very much, got it going on. Very much independent. Taking care of herself, standing on her own 10. I cannot think of her name, but her name is a masculine male energy. What is her name, y'all? She's a black girl from, I don't know if she's from Houston. I want to say Houston, maybe Texas. Okay, that could be significant to somebody here as well. Um, any other time, I will know this girl's name. But she all, her name is a masculine name, but she's a female. But it's just what I'm trying to prove. My point is, Gemini, whenever you, not whenever. My point is whenever you guys are balanced, when you in the energy that you like to be in, you are kind of operating out of a masculine energy. Not because you guys are, like I said, it's not about gender, male or female. It's just more about the attitude. And the ego can be good or bad. Too much ego can be bad, but enough ego, the right amount of ego, can motivate you, can push you forward, and can have you to accomplish a lot of goals and be very successful. So it's almost like you're ready to step back into that energy where your ego is activated, so that you can do your big one out here. And you might be just trying to figure that out. So whether this is about a masculine person or whether this is just you trying to get back into your masculine energy, so that you can, I don't want to say flex, okay, no t-shirt or judgment, but if that's what ready to do, that's what you're ready to do. Now the hangman is here. This is Pisces energy and a major arcana. So that was a super break, a super pause. I'm saying super, but that's just how heavy the energy is. Okay, this is in your past position. So before, you were definitely feeling like, let me, even if you weren't feeling it, this is what happened. Okay, that's why I said it's so major, because when the major arcana hit, it's most of the time at that point. Because before, maybe you could have did something about it, but at that point, inside of your control, and destiny and fate takes over. So there was a situation that made you reflect, because the hang one energy is also a pause where you reflect, where you see something from a different angle, where you are trying to figure out what to do or which way to go. Now, this pause was on something that you have been committed to for a long time, because it says in it to win it, long-term intentions invested. On the bottom, we do have karmics, okay? Karmic says third parties, haters, and lessons learned. All right, so you've been there, done it, okay? And I feel like that pause that you took recently was something that, even though, like I said, fate plays a part, it's almost like you manifested it. Y'all know Gemini, y'all are the super manifestors of all the zodiac. That's why the magician and the tarot is your energy, okay? Y'all are the magicians. Y'all make shit happen. You make a way out of no way, all right? So, getting back to what I was saying, though, you guys manifested this. Y'all manifested this pause. Y'all were the reason this shit happened. So whether it was a break between you and a person, whether it was a vacation, long term, short term disability off the job, getting laid off, it was just something that you needed some time, Gemini. And I feel like you did get your time to reflect here on whatever it was that you needed to do, because you were definitely seeking some sort of change, some answers, all right, a difference in how things have been going. Now this week the Two of Wands is here. This is the current position card, and I feel like there's a new opportunity. There's a door open, something that makes you happy, or either that's the focus. Like I said, it's either confirmation or advice, but it says head over heels, falling in love, intense emotion. So there is a new door open. For some of you, this could be a new person, a new connection here. But even if not, it's something that you're passionate about, and it brings you a lot of warm feelings, I should say. All right. Now on the bottom is numbing. On the bottom of Swift Up is numbing. So this is where you come from. You came from an energy where you had to escape, where you may have felt like people didn't care about you, or you may have felt alone. So what you did was begin to turn on this switch where you can just like turn off your feelings. Okay. But like I said, that's in the past, and now you are stepping through a new door, going out a new road where you're going to have more passion, more love, more happiness, okay, in your heart. All right. Now, some of you, it says single. So some of you are single, independent, freedom from attachment available today. Once again, there is that ego energy. So very specifically, I'm getting a storyline, like I said earlier, where there has been a breakup or some sort of separation or no contact here. You had to get out here on your own and make things happen because you were dealing with someone who wanted to abuse their power. All right. It says arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, and holding back. So now that you have broke free, or will be breaking free from this energy, I love that for you. Okay. Take full advantage of this new opportunity. All right. The Sun card is here as well. And I kept hearing children. So some of you, your children are coming into focus this week for some reason. Leo energy is here too, but this is a major arcana as well, and you are fed up. Okay, it says over it, not having it, and frustrated. So some of you, this could be in regards to something happening with your kids, or if not directly with your kids, this could be a person that you have kids with as well. But it's like you're tired of not being happy. As simple as that may sound. Okay, and yeah, every day you could smile and laugh and all of that shit. But this is like real, true, pure happiness. Okay, so you are definitely ready to get to that point. You fed up with not having it. And detective on the bottom was snooping, digging for dirt and accusations. Some of you are tired of someone always accusing you. Some of you are tired of being in a situation where you can't trust the people or trust what someone says. Same thing, right? But you fed up with it. You fed up with the bullshit. You fed up with the fake shit is what it's giving. Okay. But because you have been fed up, because you are tired, you are heavy energy here. Let me tell you this, but I kept picking up in your pre-shuffle. The heaviest energy I'm picking up, besides the egotistical asshole, is that you are looking towards your future. Okay, we got a lot of ones here. So you are actively this week going through the process, Gemini, all right, doing whatever it is that you need to do, whether you are thinking about it and strategizing and making moves. It's all about you starting something, or getting back out here to revive yourself. That's how I want to say that. Okay. Look at the next card. Five of Pentacles. I could keep going here because your energy, I've already shuffled for your energy. The Devil is here. You were dealing with something toxic, possibly a third party here. Okay. You could have been breadcrumb left out in the cold, but regardless, Page of Wands is where you're at this week. So this is doing something about nothing. Okay. Does that make sense? It's like, I don't like what's happening. All right. And I feel like this week, Gemini, you will embark on a new path. You will get ready to, go in a new direction here towards either your own happiness, what truly makes you happy, or either towards a person, because you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, I know the video is too long. I've said a mouthful, but as I said, I just see you very much determined to be happy. Okay, even if that means, fixing it yourself, doing it yourself, getting back out here alone. It's like in pursuit of happiness. That's what I think I'm gonna call this reading. Let's get an oracle for your advice for this week, Gem, please, and thank you. What I need to know what supports. What's the advice for Gemini? I'm seeing wisdom here. Okay, one fail. It says insecurity. And on the bottom, it has impartiality. Impartiality means to be neutral. Okay? It means to be neutral. I am seeing also grief and faith is standing out. Okay, so I feel like because you guys continue to have faith, even in the times where you were at your lowest or your most vulnerable moments, I feel like you had a piece of faith, something very small to maintain you. Okay, but impartiality here with being neutral to insecurity. When you are neutral and impartial, you're not making any moves. And you guys may have not been making any moves. Like I said, that stuck energy, not really knowing which way to go or what to do because of some type of lack, some type of fear. Okay, all of those things bring insecurity. Not having enough, not knowing enough, not feeling enough. All right, so don't let your insecurities, don't let your beliefs or your limitations keep you stuck, not making any move. Okay, whether you know this or not, there you go. Now you know. So don't be insecure. You tap into the ego energy that propels you forward. Because at the end of the day, there is a new cycle here. I'm seeing it clear as day. So you have to make a move regardless. Well, you don't have to. It's up to you, Gemini, but the door is open. If I were you, I would walk through it, babe. All right? Don't let your insecurities hold you back this week. That's what I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, babes. Libra babes, this week we have the Queen of Cups as your backstory. This is Cancer and Pisces energy, by the way, but this is also the energy of unconditional love. Okay, loving yourself, being able to be forgiving, it's a very how can I explain it? It's an energy where even if someone does you wrong, you can forgive them and still move on. Okay, being emotionally mature here as well. All right, when it comes to your feelings this week. Now I am seeing sneaky link in reverse. How about that, Libra? So no more sneaky link, no more masculine, toxic pride here, because it says masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. So someone is not doing what people think, okay, that's what men do, or that's what that type of person does. Whether you are the male or you are connected to a male, I feel like this is a week where you are just more in a loving and warm energy, meaning no, I don't want, like, this type of energy doesn't lie. It's genuine. It's real. Okay? Like it's very warm. All right. So I feel like this is, and it's honest. Like I said, it's real and it's honest. So I feel like this is a week where you are in a different type of energy where you do want to have real love. You do want to, walk in a energy of true compassion, true genuine compassion. Okay. So if you have a connection, it's like, I want to do right by my person. All right. Or, family, kids, whoever. But definitely with this sneaky link in reverse, it's like I'm no longer sneaking. I'm no longer being toxic, even if it's not about a connection. This could just be the energy of someone just not doing the right thing and always doing what the hell they want to do. But this is total opposite of that. This is thinking of other people. This is, like a healing. Let me not leave that out. This is a very, this Queen of Cups, there's so much I can say about her. She's healed. And when you are healed, you don't hold things against people. So you're like, okay, yeah, that's over and done. Whatever, whoever that is. Nine of Wands is here in your past position. Sagittarius could be significant, but this is a very fast energy. So someone here was really like rushing in a rush to get some answers. They were looking for something. They were trying to see something. They were hoping someone would tell them something. I'm also was hearing specifically that someone was running, telling something too. We have spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out the bag, and untrustworthy. Okay, so this is the past energy here where someone is running to tell some shit or running to get the truth or running away from the truth too. But on the bottom is reading up, and it says doing the research, learning more, getting insight. If this is love for you, it does give that someone was trying to, and this someone would be somebody who was not committal. This could be a hot boy, hot girl summer. They just kind of do what the hell they want when they want to, but they were looking for you. They were trying to get some information on you or about you. Now, on a more general storyline I'm getting is that some of you were rushing to get answers, to find some sort of truth that would help you, like propel forward, like to push forward, to go forward, something positive, I should say. So this could be going back to school. Okay, this could also be learning a new job. It's giving skills. All right. So this is like I am rushing to learn what I need to learn, to know what I need to know, to find out what I need to find out. Whether this is about love, whether this is you or someone connected to you. But if this is a person outside of you, it's a hot boy, hot girl summer. Okay? And they may have been running around asking people about you and they shouldn't have been doing that. I'm just saying, very specific. Three of Wands is here though, and your current energy for this week. So you are looking towards your future. Some of you may be on a vacation, taking a vacation, or just even by a body of water, a lake, a river. But this is like, what do I want in my future? What do I desire to have? Okay, there's something that you realize that is making you think about your future very heavily. You have sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Why all of a sudden though, Libra? Because you get some proof. We got receipts, we got guilty as charged, we got exposed. Now this could be good or bad. So I mean, a negative or positive energy with receipts, because sometimes you need receipts to prove that somebody is telling the truth, and sometimes the receipts will show that somebody is guilty. Either way it goes, whatever validation, whatever proof that you got, it helped you see something for what it was, and now you're able to think clear. You're able to see your future in a different way, with truth, with clarity, but without confusion. All right. Now I'm also seeing here the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy here, but this is the energy of doing the right thing. This is contracts. Okay, this is obligations. This is commitments. So this could be work. This could be also seeking wise counsel, because the Hierophant is someone who knows a lot. All right, so take it however it applies. But I feel like specifically for you, what is happening is you get ready to do the right thing. That's why you're in this Queen of Cups energy, and it's more true, loving, genuine, compassionate energy, because you are done with the karmics, the third parties, the haters. You've learned your lesson here. So now it's like, I'm doing things by the book. I'm doing them as I'm supposed to do them. On the bottom is the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. That's where you came from. That those feelings were the lessons from the karmics, the karmic situation, the karmic person, either or. But this is like, you know what? I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna commit to doing things the right way. I'm gonna see it through. Okay. So this is some commitment happening for you this week. All right. Now I'm also seeing obsession here with dismiss. Both of those came out together. So they came out like this. You are dismissing some sort of obsession. Okay. It says holding on, clinging, can't let go, and anxiety. You are not looking back. You are moving forward. It says disregard, ignore, looking the other way. You're leaving it behind. It's something here about karmics, whether this is people or a situation, but you're finally Libra, able to get over this hill, get over this mountain, and walk a straight and narrow path. Okay. Reflection was on the bottom. It says dark night of the soul, dark shadow, facing inner truth, seeing true colors. Okay, so some of you may have had to face your own self in the mirror, and you saw what you didn't like. You saw the negativity. You saw your toxic ways. And it's like, I need to change that. And it's like vowing and committing here to do things the right way moving forward. I love that for you, Libra. I love that for you. All right, so give me some advice. Look at an oracle for advice or support for you this week. Flipping out in reverse, we have perfection, because nothing or no one is perfect. So don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? On the bottom is prayer. Exactly. Continue to pray. Continue to pray that you will be able to achieve, accomplish, commit to whatever it is that you are setting out to do. Okay? Especially when it comes to your future, moving forward. But don't worry about being perfect, because no one is perfect. Never ever. Not a situation, not a person, not a job, not a house, not a car, anything. Nothing's perfect. Okay? So use your wisdom. Let it guide you. Continue to be hopeful and pray. Continue to pray that things will work out for you in the best way possible. But as you are moving along, as you are trying to commit, some of you trying, some of you vowing, but as you are attempting to commit here to your future in whatever way, shape, or form that may be, know that sometimes you fuck up, Libra. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Sometimes you backslide. Sometimes you make the wrong choice. But it's not about being perfect. It's about continuing to try. Okay? Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. Okay? Because nothing's perfect. Remember that. All right, so that's what Spirit wants you to know. If something isn't perfect in your life, or you feel like things could be better, then you pray about it. But you don't stop. Don't stop in getting your feelings. Continue to have faith. Continue to pray. And things will begin to go as they should for you. Ace of Wands is here. This is your destiny. This is God, the universe, handing you some motivation, some spark, some hope. Some of you an actual opportunity, because long as it's a physical. So take it in stride. All right. That's what I have for you, Libra. Thank y'all for watching. Love you, babes. I will see y'all in the next one. This one felt kind of personal, okay? All right. Aquarius, what's up, babes? Let's hop into your reading for the third week. This week we have the Chariot here. This is the backstory. This is getting all of your shit together, gathering your things, whether this is mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. It's just an energy of moving forward, okay? So there is something that you find out about. Some of you have gotten the answers that you needed about a situation or about a particular person, okay? Because it says you've been digging for dirt. There was a detective energy here, trying to get some answers. And what ends up happening is I feel like a lot of you though that those answers, whatever you find out or even don't find out, you begin to run. So quit get away, the runner and escaping. For some of you, somebody could be looking for you. Okay. Somebody could be looking for you. They could be feeling like, well, damn, Aquarius got up out of here. All right. Some of you also could be dealing with a person that has been running from you after you have found out something about them. Okay. So somebody could be running from accusations. Somebody could be looking for answers, and the answers they get causes them to run. But either way, this is you getting on your motorcycle, getting in your car, and hauling ass. All right. But this is your emotional car, or even physically. Like I said, some of you could be relocating. But Cancer energy is present. Now we do have a Knight of Swords here in your past. Um, in your past position. I'm getting a little sleepy now, y'all. In your past position. So this is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy is here. Okay. I kind of feel like intuitively this is a Gemini type of energy because it's like, okay, I'm thinking something and I'm going to make a move. Now, Aquarius, y'all normally don't move so impulsively. Y'all are not one to react so fast. I would say that. And Libras are more of the peacemakers, so they're not going to act too fast either. But this is like I had an intrusive thought, or I had a impulsive thought, and I'm going to make an impulsive move. It's given that somebody confronts a situation or confronts a person. Okay, so this is a person that would be about a connection, but if it's a situation, this is like finally going towards what it is you should have done a long time ago. Paranoid is in reverse here. To clarify, it says cautious, insecure, and guarded. So this is like no longer letting fear, okay? Because that's what I kept getting out of this. No longer letting your fear or your limitations or feeling insecure hold you back. This is like breaking that. And it's like, you know what? I am going to say something. I am going to make this move. I am going to do something about something here, okay? Quite frankly. So, yeah, that's your past position. Is like confronting a situation or confronting a challenge even head on to handle it. Like, I'm no longer afraid to face this and I'm going to speak up about it. Or I'm going to do something about it. Now, Four of Pentacles is in your current energy, so a lot of you are going to be holding back something. Whether you're holding back your plans, meaning you're not telling people your business, whether you are holding back your money and your budgeting, whether you are holding back your emotions because you don't want to be vulnerable here. It's kind of what it's given because I am seeing knocked up with pregnancy, expecting, and mothering. So specifically, some of you could be saving some money here. Like I said, specifically saving some money here for the family, for the baby, for the children is what I'm getting. Okay, it's just like kind of sort of not penny pinching, like you don't have it, but want to keep it. So it's like, let me get prepared here. It's kind of the energy I'm getting off of that. But key player is on the bottom, and it says important person playing an essential role. You are the key player in this reading because it's about you. So, like I said, you are going to be holding back something here from someone. Others of you, this could be a person that you have kids with. Take it as it applies. A baby mother, a baby father. Others of you, like I said, because we have expectations on here, somebody could be holding back the fact that they're not telling what they're doing. Like, I'm expecting to be getting this new job. I'm expecting to be moving, but they're keeping that information to themselves. Okay. So somebody could be sneaking away from a relationship or a connection. I didn't want to say sneaking, but just more not being open about what you're doing, as I said earlier. Okay. Very specifically too, this is the second time I heard it. Somebody could be hiding a pregnancy, so take it as it applies. Wow, that's crazy. I've never said that. But to clarify, we have single and only you. So there was a connection here between you and someone, and it says obsessed. No, it says observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. Focus on you. So there was. I feel like this is you, Aquarius. You were focused here on someone, or maybe even opposite. Somebody was focused on you, but now you're single. Okay, now you're independent. Now you're free. Now you're unattached. You're detached, I should say, and available to date. So a lot of you have came out of a connection here. Some of you are holding back from a connection here. Okay, some of you may want to go single or remain single. Take it as it applies. But either way, it's very much self-protection. It's very much my guard is up, and I'm not letting my left hand know what my right hand is doing. That's the energy you're gonna be moving in the most this third week of August. Now, with that being said, there is a closing out of a cycle, because when the world shows up, that means, hey, I'm here, world. Some of you, this could be like a grand interest coming into the world or getting back out in the world, but something has wrapped up. And what the energy is giving, it says lipstick evidence. So it's an ending to having to deal with cheaters, betrayal, sneaky type of energy here, whether this is a person or some type of energy that you were in. Okay, we also have spilling the beans, revealing the secrets, cats out the bag, untrustworthy. And we also have cuffing season, single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So some of y'all are getting back out here to, start dating someone else, or, let me see who else is out here. Okay. Confirmation with my notification going off if y'all didn't hear it. But yeah, it's like, well, let me get back out here. So if you were in a connection with someone exclusively or not, this is like, I am seeing who else is out here. Some of you are leaving behind friends, family members, people that talk too much, people that you feel like you can't trust. Exactly. And some of you, this is a sneaky link. But either way, wrapping up all three of those storylines, they came out together. That's the end of that. All right. On the bottom is squad, as I was saying, the friends with benefits, the lovers even. And this wouldn't be no deep love relationship. Just lovers in the bedroom. Reconciliation, soul tribe, and close friends. It's an ending to all of that shit. This is like, I'm hearing new friend circle, new people. I'm hearing new people. Okay. That's that. Now, the crazy shit is someone's mask fell off. They were revealed. They were exposed. It says they were pretending. They were putting up a front. They were being two-faced. They were not genuine. On the bottom is witchcraft. Somebody was praying on your downfall. And it definitely says someone is hexing. There's a spell and it has negativity. So no one actually has to have like a doll and doing the most. They could just literally be speaking upon your downfall. I hope Aquarius doesn't. I hope blah blah blah. I don't want to put it out into the universe, but I'm just saying somebody was praying on your downfall, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. Keep your business to yourself. I would definitely stay guarded if I were you, because someone doesn't want you to move on. Someone doesn't want you to succeed. That's all I keep hearing. It's not so much about being happy. It's just like someone doesn't want you to move on. They want to keep you stuck, or they want you in a place where you go like under their control. They want to keep you fooled. Secrets are here with the moon card. A Pisces or a Cancer could be significant. Okay. And I'm also seeing the 801s. So that's like a lot of back and forth energy here, or some fast energy here. You could be receiving some type of news this week. Something could definitely be exposed. I'm not gonna say it's not, because the moon is secrets, and 801s it's like people or information coming in real fast. Okay, so somebody could be somebody could have something to tell you. That's kind of crazy. Somebody could, not crazy, but how I'm putting it together is coming fast. But yeah, someone could definitely have something they want to tell you. You could be hearing a lot of different. You could hear something from like a lot of different people. Like, oh yeah, I heard that earlier. Such and such said that too. I don't know. It's something like that. Somebody's fucking mask is revealed though. I feel like you're gonna find out. I almost feel like somebody tells you. Okay, let's get a oracle for you to see what supports you. What's the advice for Aquarius this week? Impatience is coming out, and perseverance. Impatience and perseverance. Perseverance needs to move on. Impatience, obviously what that is, right? And this is the blue chakra representing the throat chakra. Okay. Let me dive into this real quick. Let me see what we got going on. Okay, so Aquarius, I had to sit with this for just a second because I kept hearing two different storylines. But the main thing I'm getting is be quiet this week. Don't tell people what you're doing. This impatience, this blue represents the throat chakra. So it's like, don't let your impatience have you start complaining, start speaking negative things, start to tell your business. You know, if you've been like working on something and you already, okay, say if you're wise enough to know, like, and no to your shade. I mean, everybody's wise to an extent, right? But it's like, you've learned like, okay, I need to keep my moves to myself, because if I don't, someone could like try to block it. So it's like, if you've been working on something or figuring out something, or, just strategizing to yourself, don't become so impatient that you begin like, well, I'm going to tell this person and see what they think. Don't ask for any advice. Okay. Don't be in the energy of being impatient as you start blabbing off at the mouth. All right. Perseverance, like I said, is on the bottom about moving forward. So I know you're ready to move forward. I see it all in your energy here. Some of you literally are ready to run off. Okay. But keep your business to yourself. Keep your moves, your plans, whatever it is that you are working on and getting ready to do. I would remain patient enough to let it happen because it is going to happen. But keep your moves, your business to yourself. Don't even tell your friend, don't tell your mama, don't tell nobody because we don't know who the hell this is or what this is. Well, we know what it is, but we don't know where it's coming from. But I feel like it would be exposed. So you be quiet so that people can show you who they truly are. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. It's kind of weird, but your intuition will lead you and guide you. Okay, that's why the high priestess is on the bottom of your shoulder. Pisces energy here. All right, trust your intuition, trust in your guardian angel, trust in God, universe to lead you. Listen to your intuition this week. And to do that, to listen internally, we have to be quiet externally. Okay, it's something that's going to be revealed here. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, Aquarius, thank y'all so much for watching, babes. Have a good week. I will see y'all in the next one. And to all of my air signs, if you are still here, okay, Libra and Jim, thank you all as well. Y'all have a good week. I will see y'all in the next one. Signing off, it's your girl, Sai. Love you, babes. Bye.
Yellow diamonds in